Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I'm bringing you a deck review of one of the most popular Magic the Gathering arena streamers, CGB, aka CovertGoBlue's. He is a beast. He's very good. He makes very good decks. So I wanted to bring you this review just to, kind of give you a second perspective. One, I'm not as good a player as CGB, even though I think I'm a pretty good player, although it has been a very long day. I've been recording and doing content now for over 9 straight hours today. So probably not playing my best, but I want to give you a second perspective. Make sure that you hit that like button and that you subscribe to the channel so that as I put out these deck reviews and all of my original decks, you're notified and you can keep up and kind of see what's going on. So let's get into the deck tech. We've got Rem Karolus. And it's funny because I actually have a note to make a deck on Mr. Rem Karolus. Flying in haste, if a spell would deal damage to you or another permanent you control, prevent that damage. And if a spell would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1. So very powerful 3-drop with a very good effect. Definitely a massive target. I mean, people are going for Rem first, so doesn't always last. And then the deck is pretty quick. Like, it runs out of steam fairly fast. So you're starting off with an Usher of the Fallen or a Falkenrath Pit Fighter, and then you've got Bloodthirsty Adversaries. And the Bloodthirsty Adversaries are sort of like, you can get some damage early, but they almost feel more mid-game to kind of give you a little bit more push to just get that extra damage in. To recast, Roil Eruption or Play with Fire or whatever with a Rem out to get that extra damage. And then we've got, a bunch of burn, Play with Fire, Roil Eruption. I hate sorcery speed, by the way. And then we've got Igneous Inspiration, which is also sorcery speed. Spoiler alert, I may have made a mistake on that in the games today. Yeah, it is definitely at sorcery speed. Sacred Fire, 2 damage, gain 2 life, and it has flashback. It's weird though, the flashback doesn't matter nearly as much in this deck as it would in some other decks because I feel like most of the time you're not going that deep. And once you're that deep, you're probably dead. Or maybe you have better things to do with a Bloodthirsty Adversary than just pay 6 mana for 2 damage and 2 life. Anyways, then we've got Showdown of the Skalds. This is actually a pretty neat card. Exile the top 4 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. And then in this kind of deck with such low casting cost, I think it makes quite a bit of sense. And it gives you, a little bit of like, let's call it card draw, right? You can also hit your land drop, stuff like that. And then on turns 2 and 3, you can make your creatures tougher by buffing them up. Pretty good card overall. I see some potential in this for, maybe something a little bit different. That's for another day, though. And then we got 2 Cave of the Frost Dragon, 7 Plains, 2 Den of the Bugbear, 7 Mountains, 4 Furycalm Snarls, and 4 Needleverge Pathways. So we've got 9, 11, 18, 26 total lands. Maybe a little bit much for this deck. I don't know. I think maybe you'd go down 1 or something like that. Anyways, that's the deck tech. So the deck is here to hit hard. It's here to hit fast. And it's here to just squeeze out a win just in time. My phone is just dinging away here. Squeeze out a win just in time before the opponent can stop you. Okay, that's enough. Let's get to the games. Let's see how I do. I'm playing in a standard event because CGB, he played in a standard event, and I wanted it to be apples to apples. All right, let's get to it. Gambling ain't. Gambling ain't. Okay. That's a good hint. Yeah, we're going to start right there. Hopefully come out really fast against mono green. We need another land to really get rolling here, though. Wolf? You knew it was gonna be a wolf. Everybody knew it was gonna be a wolf. Everyone who's ever played any games knew it was gonna be a wolf. And now they're gonna play... Oh, they're not. They have a Field of Ruin. Oh, that is good. Slowing them down on the trolls. Zandu Mammoth. And we're gonna play our Rem. And then we can Sacred Fire the old Mammoth. Which we'll probably want to do on our turn so they can't play a land. I mean, we can always just reverse on the stack, I guess. Not that big. One more mana. Be very, very nice, though. Right? So, what do we do here? We attack with everyone and we take out the Master Symmetrist. With the Pit Fighter. See if they block or not. Yeah, let's... I guess we should have done this before. Forgot this guy had reach. So I guess we... Do we care? Now that we've screwed up, should I play with fire and should I Sacred Fire? I guess we just do this and let Rem die. I'm so disappointed in myself right now. Or do I play with fire? Rem is key to this. Man, what a miss. Master Symmetrist, eh? Cost me 2 damage, but I think it's the better play. So dumb. Forgot he had reach. This little guy has reach too. I gotta remember that. We got a Mammoth, yeah. And they always have a Blizzard Brawl. There's only 4 of them in the deck, but they literally have one 100% of the time. That's not actually true. That's not true, but that's how I feel. We have another Falkenrath Pit Fighter, but we are, you know, 1 mana short of being able to actually do something quickly. I guess it didn't, yeah, they didn't lose life, but that's okay. We're gonna end the turn. Do I trade here? Do I try and go wide? Yeah. A Gnarled Professor. I think that reach mistake... Oh, it's not like it wouldn't have died anyways. There's another Rem, but not the land we need. Good lord. Gnarled Professor does not have reach. Gnarled Professor does have trample, so really they have 7, 10 on board. The land is going to kill us. I mean, if we play this early, we get tougher creatures. They can't Blizzard Brawl. What do you do, right? What happens? We do 2 damage. They're at 12. Is there any way we can do more damage? Not really. Well, it is what it is. We're going to try and ping him down and see what happens, I guess. I don't think there's anything that can save us in this deck, though. I haven't played a lot with it, but I don't think there's anything that can save us. Mono green is not a great matchup for this deck. Yeah. All we can do. The land cost us. I mean, not having 1 more land. Did not draw a single land outside of starting hand. I mean, they've just had exactly what they've needed. I mean, I can kill the pack leader, but it still doesn't matter, I don't think. right? We're at 8. We can technically survive, but to do what? It's not going to be enough. There's nothing that can come back in this deck. Right, game 2. See if we can do a little better. That's... I don't know. Depends on what we're up against, I guess. We do actually need to draw a flippin' land, though. For sure. Like, 1 land, so we can start getting Showdown out. Okay, I guess we just attack and boast, right? We can just kind of keep going at them here. They have nothing to play, really. I'm surprised, I guess. I think we use our mana to boast again, right? One-point meat hook massacre? We get Showdown of the Skalds too, which is quite nice. And that is what we're going to play. Yeah. Okay. Played the land. They desperately need a land. And see if they get it. Yeah, they're in big trouble here. So, whenever you cast a spell, put some counters on guys, right? So, 1, we're taking the exiled land. Then we're going to Roil Eruption and Igneous, or should I Showdown? No, we're gonna just crank it here. Any target, right? So is okay. And then Igneous. What do we want? We want something that will stop them from blocking, maybe? 1 damage to any target. We have enough burn. So what do we take? Just something to protect us in case they gain life or something, maybe? I don't think we need anything else. Maybe the 1 damage will be needed. Maybe it'll be needed. I seriously doubt it. I think there's anything they can do. They just got mana hurt. I know how that feels. Why aren't they just scooping here? I mean, what are they gonna do? You've seen that this deck has burn in it already. I just faced twice. Okay, 1 and 1. Cool dude 69. Yeah, okay. Okay then. Pretty strong hand. Sure, the fallen right off the bat. Kalane. Should we kill Kalane? I think so. We gotta play aggressive with this deck. I played the wrong land. Holy hell. Let's see. Let's see if they trade. Probably not. Probably won't cost us anything. No reason to play like that. I'm pretty tired. I've been up for a long time playing a lot of Magic, doing a lot of vids already, and I'm a little bit sloppy right now. We're not going to block. See what they pull out. They have 4 potential mana. Hammersturm can come out. Deadly Dispute, okay. 5 now. They can gold spend next turn, which, you know, almost guaranteed they've got a gold spend in here. So what are we going to do? Okay, we're just playing another lane. What was that? It was bizarre. Okay, we have to play a red this time. And if we played a red last time, we could have actually Falkenrath and done this too. So let's just Sacred Fire. I don't want to. I actually don't want to trade this time. I think they're going to trade this time now that they have 5. Or are they? Are they going to trade? I don't think so. I think they want to summon something big. But does that mean I should actually have played something else? It's weird playing a deck I haven't designed myself. Okay. I'm actually very happy with what happened. Go ahead, make your tree folk, and then I will smack it. It means I'm gonna be slowed down on the showdown, though. Right? Okay. And they spent all their treasure? What do they want this red for? Did they just auto tap? Auto tap just tripped because it had Kalane out. Auto tap and Kalane is a massive pain. It's always like, hey, do you want to spend all your treasure on this? You're like, no. No, I don't, actually. Okay, they don't go for it. Which is just bizarre. I am so confused right now. Okay, we're gonna go another mountain. So, I guess we just burn Kalane, and then we just nuke here. All attack, right? And let's boast. What was this person doing? Some very questionable plays. Maybe they're as tired as I am. Okay. I guess that was their plan.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
Red. Okay, so we can Bloodthirsty. We can kill their Ren and 7 by getting back that, or we can just Sacred Fire. We can't do it all. We only have 1 card left. If we Showdown, we could potentially get a play with fire and still kill, but I don't know if we can risk it right now. I think we pretty much have to Sacred Fire, take the 7. We're quite a ways ahead.
The heat.
Do I just play the Bloodthirsty Adversary to chump block? I don't know. We're still ahead. Even if they smack us next turn, if they have another land, I would prefer they had another land, even though it makes it an 8/8. Okay. And a Ghast. Okay, so we know exactly what's happening now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could. Yeah. We can Showdown. We can chump block with the Bloodthirsty Adversary. Because really, we need to slow them down a bit here, right? Wow. Interesting. We can Sacred Fire out of here right now and kill the Ghast. Or I can play a Bloodthirsty Adversary and go bat crap crazy next turn. So let's see what they do. Gotta remember not to play the land if I'm gonna play the Showdown.
For cold times pyre.
Exile target artifact or creature. Oh, that's a problem. A pretty big problem. We take 10 damage if they kill it. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, you won't miss it.
Okay. One. So we can do 3. We can do 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. By playing this, right? So we Sacred Fire that multiple times, and we Igneous. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to do it now because we can't afford for them to top deck a land. Go Mascot. Technically still alive. No, they've got their own Bloodthirsty. That's gonna be it. That is going to be it. Yeah. That's gonna be enough. Oh, is it? 3. What do they have? Oh, they're actually one mana short. Killing me. Oh no, they're not. 6. What are they doing? They had lethal. I guess they can just play another one. Oh man, people are just like, I can't believe I lost to this person. I guess. I haven't played this deck enough to know, but it feels fine to me. Sure, the Fallen. Got a Defender. We can play a Falkenrath Pit Fighter. We can wait here. Do we boast or do we kill it? Yeah, kill it. Play the mountain first. And let's play a Falkenrath Pit Fighter. We have an Igneous, so we have 6. We have 8 damage in the hand. We've got 5 damage out. We can output 13 damage right now. We're only 5 away. He's got a Toski, which I'm not super concerned about. They have to attack, and we can just keep boasting, right? Guess we play this right now. Can't play all this in one turn anyways. Should I Roil Eruption? No attacks. Toski has to attack. We jump here with the Human Warrior. Human Warrior takes the hit. Turn all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Okay. Something. That's not what we needed, but Igneous will be good for us. We're tapped out. Choose target non-land permanent. That's probably what we don't want them drawing cards, right? 1 damage away. Or do we get something where we can put counters on? I don't know, the Toski's a pretty big problem. I think we just boast and block it right now, though, and save this. We're still boast, and we have our chump blocker back. And this ensures that they bring something big down, too, that we can get through. I think it's the best choice. They're going for land. I don't think that's going to help you. If we let them through, we have 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. They're completely tapped out. It's over. We are still going to boast just in case something crazy happens here. We can still play with fire even if we double boast. Just in case. They have 1 green. I don't think they can do anything, but no. All right, we're still alive. Verdian Abyss. Okay, that's fine. A little bit heavy on the land there, Shuffler, but we can go cave into Usher. Or do we go... No, we go Falkenrath in case we need to burn, right? We have no 1-point burn, though. No 1-point burn. If you have 1-point burn, you should go red. Which I realized I did not do in a previous game. We've got a Shambler. Shambler's actually really quite annoying for us. Do we boast? Do we attack and boast? If we kill it, like, we just can't sit around and wait, though, right? We just can't. So the question is, do you kill it and lose the Usher, or do you just attack and boast? You just attack and boast. Yep. If they can kill both, I guess. But they would have to forego the treasure, right? Okay. We can get rid of it, but should we? Should we get rid of it? Let's just see. Let's just see if they take it. Let's see if they take the bait. Yep, they do. And we don't have to waste an extra spell. And we can get them back with our Bloodthirsty Adversaries. Okay. And we're going to Falkenrath Pit Fighter. Like, you just can't wait. The Shambling Gas are actually really tough against a deck like this. You know, with the 1 toughness, it definitely makes it hard. Okay, they're at 3 mana. We need 1 more land so we can start, you know, going off Bloodthirsty Adversaries. We got a Valky. They're going to take a Bloodthirsty Adversary. And then we're just going to Sacred Fire it right back. If they want, they can copy it. Right? Yeah, they can copy it, I guess. But they can't do anything with the copy. They can't kick it or anything. So, yeah, we can play this and reveal the planes. They've already seen it. And then we can Sacred Fire and Bloodthirsty Adversary, I guess. Deadly Dispute. Yeah, we're going for it. We can't keep waiting forever. I know it would be slightly more efficient to wait and pump it to a 3-3. Maybe that's the right play. I don't know. Comment. Let me know. Let me know. I just don't want to wait, though. They know we have another Bloodthirsty, and they still do that. I guess they take it that way. Okay, fair. We play with fire. But should we wait? If we attack now and we pull a mana, we can do 5 damage next turn. No, we're going to wait this time. I think it's more efficient this way. That's a bit of a pain. Okay, so if we kick it, we can attack as a 3-3. And they are going to take some damage. And we can kill this if we need to. Yeah, Sacred Fire. Now, do we target that and go in for 3? Or do we target them? We do have a Roil Eruption for next turn, too. So this is better because we get 3 damage out of it, or they sack it, versus just going to their face and they block. Okay. Yeah, we have the Roil Eruption too. Maybe they have another Blood on the Snow. They don't have enough to cast it at this exact moment. They only have a Valky in there. They've got a Lull. Okay.
I'm hungry. Won't you stay for do what I demand?
We have a Cave of the Frost Dragon. Doesn't help us because we don't have enough mana. We can play a Pit Fighter. We can Roil Eruption. Lol. I don't see any other choice at this point.
A setback. Nothing more.
No attacks. Yeah, that's a pretty good card right now. Although we can counter it, I guess. And we're going straight for it. Wait, are we? Are we going straight for it? Can they make it tougher? What are we actually going to go and get? Well, the sideboard well enough on this. Sucks. It's a sorcery. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh. Well, I thought Igneous Inspiration was an instant. What is wrong with me today? I shouldn't be playing right now, clearly. Trying to get fancy. Cost me an 8-point swing. Okay, what do we want? 1 damage. We got 2 damage from play with fire. We have a mascot. We have a Falkenrath Pit Fighter. Guess we're going with this to try and sway things. Oh, I'm so disgusted by myself right now. This is an instant. Pretty sure Mr. CGB wouldn't have made that mistake. Maybe I should have drank more coffee before this. Why isn't it giving me the ability? Okay, here we go. They just sacked it themselves? Guess we'll just kill one of these too then. A lot of killing going on. They pick up a Faceless Haven. They have 1 mana. We pick up a Den of the Bugbear, which is very slow right now. We put this out of range. We block it. They probably have a Blood on the Snow. But we actually have a counter to that right now. Oh, they have a Nighthawk. Okay. We have a Rem right now. Or do we attack with the Den of the Bugbear and the Falkenrath Pit Fighter? What do we do? This is only a 2/3. They can't do damage if they... Yeah, they're not going to have much damage in here. The Den of the Bugbear does get us more creatures. We still have a backup Cave of the Frost Dragon. They are going to sack here. Still got the Den. We still have enough to activate the Cave of the Frost Dragon in the Den. We have a lull. Okay. Taps them out.
I will get what I want.
Okay, so Den takes 4 plus itself is 5. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't play both. But if we just attack with the Den, we can kill Lull. We're gonna go that way. Den goes down. Okay, we gotta keep putting the heat on. Yeah, they Blood on the Snow. To be expected. Not surprised at all. So do we want to attack with Rem? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. Showdown was a bit of a pain, but if we play it, we can maybe grab a land, right? Probably out of 4 cards. Okay, and it's the wrong kind of land. We can just roil her though, right?
You win this round, but I'll be waiting for you.
I guess it just goes in tapped. Oh, they get a full strength T-Bolt too. They exile. Okay. And they attack. Okay. what do we do here? If we make the cave, we can't cast enough. So we got to play a Rim, right? And then we have enough to play both of these as well. 6, 7 mana, right? Yeah. Okay. And then Royal does 4. Igneous does 4. Rem does 3. We could do 4. Yeah, we got to play both of these, right? 5, 6, 7. They would be at 9. We could almost just go straight to their face here. Exile target artifact or creature, but then he kills Rem before we kill him, right?
Our emotions are so strong.
We grab a Mascot. And then we attack. Here. And then do we go face or do we kill one of these? Probably we just kill one of these right now. See what they can do. And they blood on the snow again. They saw us pick up a Mascot.
Darkness will
Been quite the battle. Okay, we can Roil Eruption. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8. We have 6 left. We can Roil Eruption and we can Roil Eruption her and attack with the Frost Dragon. Because we won't be able to block anyways, right? Although we could block a Faceless Haven. Or we can Mascot and get it done afterwards. But then they draw a card, right?
I return to the abyss.
They don't have enough to activate both their Faceless Havens. They straight up murder the Frost Dragon Cave. And we're going to take 8. And we just start flooding out, which is death in this. They have 1 card left. How many blood on the snows have they had? 1, 2 lulls, 2 blood on the snows. 3 of their blood on the snows. Yeah, pretty convenient. Out of what? Half their cards. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, digging. Going for a dig. What do I need here? What is in this deck that can turn the tide here? Not a lot. There's not a lot of card draw. They still have enough to block with a Faceless Haven. That's probably going to be it. Yep. They have 6 there, so they can activate both Faceless Havens. And game over. All right, let's wrap this one up. I didn't talk about the sideboard before in the beginning game part, so let's talk about that. Academic Probation. This is going to allow you to stop something from blocking just to squeeze out that damage. I think it's really good. I think it's a really good card. This, I mean, clearly for Asika's Chariot and stuff like that. Environmental Sciences for the land drops. I don't think I would probably only have 1 of these. Just because 26 lands, very low casting cost, right? And you're trying to go pretty fast. You need to use mana to boast if you want to boast. You need to use full mana to kick with the Bloodthirsty Adversary. Sometimes you need it to sack the Falkenrath Pit Fighter to draw cards. You need it to play Showdown of the Skalds, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think you need two. Expanded Anatomy, I think, is also good just to pump up, one of your creatures, pump up Rem or something like that to just get that extra damage in. Anyway, so how did the deck perform? The deck didn't perform very good. If you watched the whole video, you saw me go 2 and 3, and maybe I misplayed it. Maybe I eke out another win. But it just felt like the deck ran out of gas a little too soon. And a lot of the stuff that's being played right now is still a problem for this deck. Mono green is still a problem because of how tough its creatures are, 3, 4, 5 toughness, stuff like that. And I notice a lot of people using, Master Symmetrist and what's the other guy that learns, the 5/4 that learns? I can't remember his name right now. Anyways, I see people using those kind of cards, and they're definitely out of reach unless we have a Rem out. And when a Rem comes out, they just have one of their Blizzard Brawls that they always have. And things like Shambling Gas are such a problem for the Usher the Fallen and the Falkenrath Pit Fighter. I don't know, maybe there's a little something else to do here with these two creatures. I get the idea behind it. You want to have low casting cost creatures so that when you play Showdown of the Skalds, you can play all 4 of the cards. But I still don't really know if it works. It seems to peter out really fast. Maybe I just had bad draws. I mean, I feel like I did land flood pretty hard, but 26 lands in this deck, again, like I said, it feels like a little bit too much. Anyways, I hope you found this review useful. I just, I know that I myself would love to watch a CGB video and then watch another person review that deck and see how it went for them and see how that person played it and see if it went as well. And so I hope you like that. If you do, hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed. And I just want to say thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the flip side.